Hi friends, how are you? I hope you all will be fine and preparing for your examination. Friends, this is my first video lecture related to English literature, and in this video I am going to explain the importance of poetics in the field of literary criticism. As you all know that poetics is written by Aristotle, a great Greek philosopher. Before moving further, it is necessary for us to know about Aristotle. As you all know that Aristotle was a great Greek philosopher and polymath during classical period in ancient Greece. He was born around 384 BC at Stagirus in Macedonia and died around 322 BC. He was founder of the Lyceum. Before moving further, it is necessary to know that what Lyceum is. Friends, Lyceum is a temple dedicated to a Greek god Apollo Lysius. The term Lyceum is used for philosophical debate founded by Aristotle around 323 BC. When Aristotle fled from Athens around 323, the school continued to function under the great leaders until the great Roman Empire Sulla destroyed it during his assault on Athens around 86 BC. He was one of the best disciples of Pluto, and no doubt he was a member of Pluto's academy. When Pluto died around 348 BC, he was succeeded as the head of his academy. And it is also interesting to know he worked as a tutor for Alexander. As you all know that Alexander the Great, he worked as a tutor. And if we closely examine his literary skill or his literary style, we find that there are major impact of Pluto's concepts on him. Means he was totally influenced by the Pluto's thoughts and his action. No doubt, in some of his creations, he attacked on it indirectly. But somewhere or other, we find a direct or indirect influence of Pluto on him. If friends, besides it, his writing covers physics, biology, zoology, ethics, aesthetics, music, rhetoric, government, theatre, and several other topics also. We find his major literary skill in poetics also. As you all know that poetics is penned by Aristotle around 335. Friends, it is the earliest surviving book of dramatic theory and first extant philosophical treatise to focus on literary theories. As you all know that this is one of the best important work if we talk about literary criticism. Poetics is a short treatise work of 26 chapters and 45 pages in which he talks about various concepts related to poetry as well as drama also. And we can divide these chapters into 6 categories. In first part, from chapter 1st to 5th, contains his introductory remark on poetry and its classification into different kinds, including tragedy and comedy. The next 14 chapters from 6 to 19 devoted to tragedy, a definition is given and formulative elements are discussed. Friends, the next 3 chapters, 20, 21 and 22, devoted to a discussion of poetic diction. Chapter number 23rd is devoted to narrative poetry and tragedy. In the next, the epic poetry is treated briefly and compared to tragedy in chapter number 24 and 26. And the last segment, chapter number 25, examines various objections of critics against poetry, and the objection is answered by him. I told you that if we closely examine Aristotle's one of the best creation poetics, we find that this particular work is totally, in some matter, is totally dedicated to or devoted to the forms and function related to tragedy. So, in this video, we are going to talk about tragedy and its form. As you all know that drama is of two kinds, tragedy and comedy. Tragedy deals with unhappy ending while comedy deals with happy ending. If we talk about tragedy, as the definition is given in Poetics, where Aristotle says that tragedy is an imitation of an action which is serious, complete, having a certain magnitude in language, embellished, thereby arousing pity and fear for the purgation of undue element of these emotions. Friends, if we closely examine this definition, we find that he talks about imitation of an action. Means this is clear that Aristotle focuses on the imitation, that is an imitation of a certain action. And again, if we go through this definition, we find that the mood of tragedy is serious, where he has said that tragedy is an imitation of an action which is serious, complete, and it should be a certain magnitude, means it should have a certain length. Besides it, he also pointed out that a tragedy should have a aim, because without aim a drama cannot be justified. A sense of purgation aroused in the heart of spectator or audience when he saw that tragedy. Then we feel that the aim of drama is fulfilled. Friends, if we closely examine his definition, we find that he focuses on plot, second character, third thought, fourth melody, fifth diction, and sixth one is spectacle. His primary focus only on plot and second on character, where he has commented that plot is the primary while character is secondary. And to justify his thought, he has given two types of plot: loose plot and organic plots. In this video, we examine only plot, and the later segment we will discuss in the next video. If we talk about character, we find that he has given four essential values or four essential qualities for a character. First one is character must be good, means according to him, in a tragedy character must be good. Second one is character must be lifelike. Third one is he must be true to nature, and he must have a consistency. In a short, we find that these four essential qualities for any Greek tragedy, as we have mentioned in Poetics. Besides it, in Poetics, he strictly supports three unities. According to him, three unities should be maintained for a successful drama. These three unities are unity of time, place, and action. According to him, there is an unity between actions which is performed on stage. In the same way, unity of place and unity of time should be maintained if we construct or if we staged any drama. These things are closely associated with the successful drama. When we closely examine Poetics, we find all these elements in various aspects. Besides it, we find that he also presents his view on long narrative poetry as well as various functions related to poetry. Okay, that's all in this video, and I hope you will like this information. We will meet again in my next video related to English literature. Till then, goodbye and take care.